Okay, so like I said before, while the main Let's Play for GNT Special is over, I want to show you guys something special to me. So, how many of you are familiar with the certain user under the name Itsuchi2? So, this is a fairly interesting one, and Alex is going to be absolutely losing his mind as I cover this. So, what I have before you is fairly special. What this is an actual mod for GNT Special that I've been actually kind of meaning to show off for a bit. Now, if you've been following my channel for any potential length of time, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, back in the day, back in 2017, I covered this mod called Naruto Shippuden Clash of Ninja HD. Now, at the time, Itsuchi2 was talking to me directly, and he was actually releasing a modification of GNT Special as, like, actual product. This didn't really go far in the initial phases before he decided to nix it and decided to make a whole new game from the ground up using Unity. It should have been Unreal. So instead of what I have before you is actually the second build that I never showcased for the game whatsoever. I showed you guys back in the day the initial modification of the game he sent to me directly, and I showed it on YouTube, and I got like 2,600 views. Not too bad. I got some people interested in the product. Now, what I have for you instead is an actual mod that is further based off that and has some things that I asked for. I'm not kidding about this. Also, very cool of him to actually, back in the day, also translate some select parts of the game too, to make the menu a little easier to navigate. Is the auto coming in? Yeah, it's coming in. Okay. Same intro as before. Now, what's different though? This. And I will say, the new intro screen, it looks alright. Also, it's weird. Oh, that counts as a weird remote. Also, while we have Toby down here, holy shit. I got a error. Invalid read PC. I don't know what this means. It's probably just an older file, honestly. Ignore for the session. It shouldn't break anything, I don't think. Now, I also made this test file really quickly beforehand. He's translated some things, but not everything. But luckily, we've been playing this game long enough that I know where most things are regardless. However, he did add translations to like the JPEGs on the sides. So that's kind of cool. It's like renders like texture files. It's kind of cool. Now, let me show you a thing or two. I probably should have actually cheated to show every character's changes. That being said, I don't remember who all actually did change directly, but I asked for something a little more direct. I'll show you these two to start, obviously. Now, what exactly is different about this game, Bob? Now, a couple things are acutely different about this mod that over base GNT Special is that he adds costumes to characters and there's new stages. And when I say new stages, I mean new stages. I'm not joking. Not quite manga kill. Now let me show you this first thing really fast. I actually made a trailer for this back in the day. So I was collaborating with Itsuchi2 a little bit. I'll get into details about that later. Also, new loading screens. I think these renders are from different places. Like that Itachi, I think, is Revolution 2. Yeah, he actually made brand new fucking stages. So, let me explain a thing or two. First of all, Dragon Blade Chronicles costumes for a lot of characters that were actually in the game. Fairly cool because I think the outfits are actually kind of neat. What you see before you is actually something I asked for directly. I was like, hey dude, you want to mod in CS2 Sasuke since he's in Dragon Blade Chronicles and you never see it otherwise? He's like, yeah, sure. Unfortunately, it's a little bit bugged. How bugged do you mean, Bob? Oh, now it's behaving itself, go figure. Sometimes the sword loads with a hitbox for it, sometimes it doesn't. It's a little bit weird. That being said though, yeah, the face is fucked all the way up. Yeah, as you can kind of see. It's unfortunate now, from my talking to him, it was actually right after this version of the game was sent to me directly to cover for YouTube. Let me also cover that. I was going to cover this game for YouTube, but my commentary was kind of bleh, and I could even tell at the time in 2017 when I hadn't really found my voice just yet. So I kind of scrapped it and just never really covered it. But to give a point of comparison, wait, did CS2 Sasuke and Dragon Blade Chronicles not have his wings? No. Well, it did, but I don't think he could load it onto like the model itself. Where is... There it is. He also changed Kurama's stage a little bit. Now it's like when Naruto fought him. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, these are Revolution 3 model, renders. Kind of cool. Yeah, look at that. It's kind of neat. At least I think so. Now, one thing you can never quite figure out is how to actually animate like Naruto's hands with, or any character's hands with like these costumes on. I don't know, a good version. This definitely has its appeal. I do like the Black Void a little bit, but it definitely adds like a good openness of scale to it. Also, seeing Kurama sitting back there like full hog is very funny. I will say that. But again, Naruto's hands don't animate here at all. Oh, he doesn't have tail cloak activated here. That's interesting. Oh wait, did he unfuck his face? Hang on, let me check. I actually have not looked at this yet myself. It's better. I mean, it's better than the mascara version Naruto, so that's cool. All right, let's show off some other things. I feel like no, hold up. I actually do remember this explicitly. I asked for this too, I want to say. Was there anyone else whose costumes were changed that I'm not? Let's try Gaara, why not? I don't imagine he got anything new though. I don't have any patch notes or anything, so it's hard to tell you immediately if something's new or not. Also, that's a great Kurama model. I think that might have been the one for the base game too. I don't remember how he made the models directly. I think he probably did it using Unity Engine and imported, but I'm not sure. Anyway, hello Land of Iron, how are you doing today? Oh, okay, not Anbu Kakashi. I know he's got Anbu Kakashi somewhere. Oh yeah, pantsless, no, trench coatless Gaara. It's kind of cool. So, can I just say that this should have been in the game by itself? Like this, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I didn't even notice that. He's actually, dude, he went the distance. Look at this. He's even got the fucking weird mountain in the background from the actual Land of Iron. That's so cool. Good stuff. Was it modified or flat out ported in many instances? Yeah, that's probably it. There was definitely a lot of porting going on here. Oh, wait, hold up. It might have been his neutral costume. Let me try that and try this. Because I know there was some other unique costumes added, but I don't remember where the fuck they are. Oh, this is something that was cool in the showcase. Oh, wait, no, I just showed it out, didn't I? I don't know, maybe. No, I didn't. Because this is actual something that actually he put some work into and it came out pretty well. Let me show this really fast. No, okay. Somewhere he actually did have Anbu Kakashi's. Wait, no. Oh, hold up. I gotta use cheat codes for this. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me go have a look. No, so what happened was he actually put Kakashi with Sharingan's model onto Anbu Kakashi. I gotta go find it though. Hang on, let me go get a cheat code really fast. Should be under Gecko codes. Failed download codes. Unfortunate. Is there a save file I can cheat or something? How do we get Anbu Kakashi again? Oh yeah, we gotta play through the mode a little bit. Oopsie. Is it worth it right now? You know what? Yeah, it might be worth it. Hang on. Let me actually reboot the game really fast. Assuming nothing fucky happens. Oops, wrong window. But no, also this mod was made like before I think we had 6 Hokage stuff, so not sure about that. Damn, I wish I could cheat my way through this. Unless everyone shoot me an actual replay cheat code to just unlock all the characters immediately. That'd be pretty Gucci. Oh wait, no, just downloading a save file. That might also be pretty good. Because, okay, so I've showed this before in my original recording, I'm pretty sure, but he did replace Anbu Kakashi's second player costume with just like regular Kakashi, and I thought that was pretty poggers. Oh yeah, no, this is very neat. Like, there's been some rumblings about maybe making a super GNT special, but it hasn't really materialized yet. I think this is the closest that's really come so far. That being said, I don't think there's any other new costume to show off immediately. Oh no, like absolutely. Like the work he's already put into this just by default is already pretty fucking stellar. At least you just try random characters, I guess. Are there any other stages to show off? Oh yeah, there's this one, which I think is like the area outside where Naruto fought. Was the lore that it was the area where Naruto and B fought A and Tsunade, I think? I don't know. Yeah, okay, maybe I should elaborate on that. So the reason he told me he stopped making mods for a GNT Special was apparently because this is, oh, the shirt's open. Oh, that's bugged a little bit. Was apparently because of like rights issues. He didn't want to risk like copyright or anything. So, or no, I think it was also that like Patreon was like he couldn't do anything with that. So he apparently dipped on just making modifications to this. So as a result, he transitions to making a new game from scratch for GNT, which is kind of cool, but that was like 5 years ago. What else is there to show off for here? Not really immediately anything I can show that's really cool. Again, there's a thing for Amba Kakashi, which is kind of neat, but I don't think there's anything else that I can really show off that's like a particular note. I guess I'll try out, I don't know, fucking Asuma or something. Again, I don't have change notes immediately. It's basically things that were told to me directly that he added or changed, which is kind of cool. I think he might touch up this stage a little bit. Maybe. I think he did touch up this stage a little. I do love these runners though. Goddamn. Good stuff. Oh, we did touch up this stage a little. That actually looks really nice. Goddamn. Good stuff. In the span of 2 years, he's made crazy progress on this game, but the scope is certainly a bit large. Yeah, I think he might be stretching himself a little too thin. But, like, for laying potential groundwork for modding GNT Special, this is certainly nothing small. Like, this is actually pretty baller shit. That being said, okay, so I'm gonna level with you guys really fast. Why did I leave the project? And okay, I offered to, like, edit trailers for him. I offered to, like, offer inputs and be, like, the spokesperson for it, basically. But I kind of stopped talking to him after a little bit. The reason being is because he wanted to take the GNT in a different direction, where he wanted to have basically like a back and forth kind of like tug of war system going on, not too dissimilar to what Bleach Heat the Soul had in the earlier installments. I said, that's interesting, and I kind of stopped talking to him. I feel bad for that because I didn't want to say that's a bad idea, but it kind of is a bad idea inherently because like it's kind of very lopsided. Like if you get momentum, you're basically gonna win. It's oh yeah, you could also get supers off if you have like a large lead too. It's very annoying. I'm just like, that's kind of bad. It's basically, he was at risk for trying to make money off of modding a licensed game. Kinda. It was that, and he just didn't want to risk anything, which is hilarious given how popular GNT Special has been, or sorry, Super GNT 4 has become overall. So, you know, odd. I don't know. So I kind of dipped out of the project. That said though, if he wants to bring back health bars, that's really cool. But I feel like I should bring this up because I'm not under any NDAs. He never told me to not cover this after I stopped talking to him. So it's whatever. For ambitious with the free roam and extra features, I will say that, yeah. But for this, okay. For this mod overall, there's some really cool things. I feel like if there were more cohesive moves to mod GNT Special, there could be a lot more cool stuff to go overall, but for the time being, GNT Special is still kind of just what it is, and what it is a kinda, it's an alright game. You know what? Yeah, let's go to credits. Fuck it. I don't imagine the other version modified the credits at all. Alright, where is it? This is going to be interesting. Oh, it doesn't auto scroll. Okay, well that's very annoying. Alright. Okay. But shit. Yeah, man. We're done. We've done every single GNT game out there. Naruto Class Ninja, Naruto GNT in Japan. We've done it. We've done every single one of them outside of like Ninja Council, but I'm not really qualifying that. Jesus. Also sound like you want to add an X Factor and Fire's Limit Break. Oh boy, that's just LMP right there. Jesus Christ. Okay. But we're done, guys. That's it. Finito. It's a weird thought, isn't it? That after 10 years, I've now actually done Let's Plays of every single Naruto GNT game that exists. That is so fucking wild. Okay. So what am I saying about GNT Special? I still think it's a really cool game. I'm not opposed to it whatsoever. It is really neat by itself. It definitely, the unfortunate thing is like, I wish I had much better content or like more focused content. It's kind of is what it is. Oh, this is funny. Ninja Destiny and Shinobi Retsuden, but we did not touch those yet. Yeah, no kidding. Oh yeah, you also made the square here. I forgot to show it off, but yeah, this is really well modeled. So, where do I even begin to talk about this? Okay, yeah, GNT Special, it's got a lot of promise, but it's unfortunate that its shortcomings kinda really sabotage Naruto overall, or like GNT overall, because it just doesn't really do well. Jeez, I feel like I'm getting emotional over this, goddamn. what do I have done to make it better? Like, at all. Let me actually turn the volume back on. But like, drop the volume. There is a lot of things I could talk about with GNT Special overall. Like, it's... Well, I want story back, maybe not necessarily, but definitely I would have liked to have way more time in the oven in order to actually like cook and make it actually a lot better. That's for fucking sure. But I'm not sure where you could have actually gone with that and like made this actually sell well at the same time. I think maybe Clash should have gone on hiatus for a little bit and made its way to the Wii U, but given the rights holders and how much the series is popping off back in the day, yeah, that's a bit rough. I will give it a game of budget and more time. I would have just given it more time. Add more content, by all means. Like, maybe not switch directors halfway through development, because Jesus, that's a terrible idea if there was one. Now, my thoughts of Clash Ninja overall. Jesus, where do I even begin? It is still, in my opinion, the absolute best Naruto franchise, period. Like, this by itself, if it weren't for the fact that the PS2 completely outsold like almost every other console known to man besides like the fucking NES. Actually, no, I think it even sold better than the NES. It was like, what was it? Like the only other two, it was like the third or second best selling console ever. It might have actually been the best selling. If it weren't for that and for Storm 3 and or Storm 1 and Storm 2 like selling like hotcakes, I don't think... Yeah, I think Clash would have had a lot more staying power overall, but it's just also fortunate that I feel like because 18 was suffering with tons of licensed titles around the time GNT came out. Yeah, it's probably a 2. Like, I've seen at least one for Zoids. There's Bleach. There was one Yu Yu Hakusho game they put out. Obviously, Bloody Roar as well. They were definitely stretched very fucking thin, that's for sure. And I wish they had more focus to like further evolve the series overall, because there's so much good content for GNT as a whole, but there's so many stopgaps, like every single EX game having like a cliffhanger ending, Revolution 3 having characters up through Kakuzu, but stopping like at the Retsugaru arc, never once rendering a fucking 3D model for Four Tails Naruto, and missing Pain entirely. Weird story beats that just completely miss characters in GNT 4. Oh yeah, they also made the Unlimited Codes game on PSP, but that was like published by Capcom, I think. Dragon Blade Chronicles, yeah, that was also one of them too. Sweet Jesus, they were really stretched thin back in the day, and like I get it for money's sake, but I feel like they probably should have focused. Oh yeah, it was also custom music too. I forgot that. I feel like they really should have focused a little bit more on what they wanted to do. I feel like I like complicated characters, but like something that we also had problems with overall was just like. They were definitely spread way too fucking thin. You can even see this if you look at Heat Soul. Like, there's character like Gin had his same exact moveset with no adjustments at all from Heat Soul 2 to 7, which is like 4 or 5 year timing gap. It's crazy. Overall, Clash Ninja is still my absolute most favorite franchise, but Storm does tell the better story and is much more approachable for casual players, which is wild because this game is already pretty easy by itself. I really wish, from the bottom of my heart, that this series would get more stuff, like, officially. I also kind of feel like if it did, that would probably put the Super GNT 4 players into, like, a bit of a lawsuit problem, because, oof. But yeah, I don't imagine there's ever gonna be any more Clash Ninja games, because Boruto is failing super hard. Naruto itself is basically done, even though Piero and Kishimaru are going back to reason more on Naruto and kind of leaving Boruto out to pasture a little bit. It's weird to think about. I don't have too much more I can give on that one. It's very funny and very weird to think about. Oh boy. But that being said, yeah, no, this is still an absolutely fucking stellar franchise. I must still say though that even outside of like just how this game didn't really do well, like gameplay wise, it's still amazing. Like absolutely. It's just the issues with like, this isn't different. There's the Altered HOC. It's just a fucking shame that like everything, like the core itself is great, but like the shell is just kind of terrible, as opposed to like Raging Blast 1 where like the core is terrible, but like there's a lot of bells and whistles to add to it to try and make it look good. I feel like I'd much rather have a fun core gameplay over like did Naruto just, oh no, Sage Naruto has like the original Naruto outfit. That's hilarious. I would much rather have a strong core gameplay and not much added in the way of other stuff to make multiplayer way more fun. It's just more fun to play in general over like, this is a dog shit engine, but we add so much to it that it kind of makes it look like a quality game. You know, Storm 2. Yeah, I said that. But yeah, I guess that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. We're going to take a long break from Naruto. I have done 4 Naruto games back to back, plus Generations not that long ago. I think I'm just due for a break from Let's Playing overall right now. Like, for stuff not involving Brandon, I think I myself need a little bit of a timeout and just kind of focus on Twitch. But yeah, also with the move coming up, I also need to focus on that too. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Again, be sure to follow me on Twitch and be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Because coming up, it's going to be a lot more fun stuff. Also, I need to focus on Tekken in general and maybe playing games with the community as well for GNT. Before we go, what's the next Naruto rewrite reaction after the move? Probably soon after. If not, I might try to squeeze in some time for it sooner. I'm definitely going to look into that. But alright, have a good one, boys. I really have done Let's Plays for this whole goddamn franchise, haven't I? Jesus.